There's no debating the importance of the ocean, rivers, and bays to Lincoln County life. From fishing to research to tourism, it's woven into the community fabric. Preserving history is the mission of the Lincoln County Historical Society. The Society has taken the lead to make sure there's a place where the region's maritime history can be showcased. Historical Society President John Baker envisions the Pacific Maritime and Heritage Center as just that place.
Well, it's a focus that I don't think has really been here before in the degree that we want it, and that's a maritime center, maritime focus, with a heavy emphasis on telling the story of the fisheries and fishing industry here from the earliest Americans to the present day and maybe even in the future.
The Pacific Maritime and History Center recently produced this video as part of a fundraising effort and a way to let the community know how such a facility would benefit Lincoln County. Just listen to some of those who support the project on what they think it would mean.
The museum that's planned would be able to tell the story of the commercial fishing industry, both the economic story and the contributions that it's made sort of financially into the community, but also what really is close to my heart is sort of the cultural story and the importance that commercial fishing and fisheries has had in terms of developing our community in a cultural manner.
History to me is not just great wars and great presidents and great deeds. It's everything. It's the fisherman getting up every day at the crack of dawn, loading gear and bait onto his boat, going under the bridge, out into the ocean, and coming back. And he does that every day, coming home, making money, feeding his family.
The Pacific Maritime and History Center is really two stories. The first is celebrating the importance to the region of our waterways. The second is preserving more than a century of history itself in this Newport Bayfront mansion.
We have a platform in this old house that was first built in 1885 to tell the story from, and I think that makes it exciting because we have a historical house here as well as a history to tell.
Lincoln County helps support the Historical Society through the annual budget. Additionally, the Maritime Center project has received county funds through a Community and Economic Development competitive grant. Now the fundraising effort for the Pacific Maritime and History Center is reaching out for corporate sponsorships to create various exhibits. Among those planned are the Fishing Pioneers Hall of Fame, Biology of Harvested Species, Native American Heritage, and a Coast Guard component. So how would this venue fit with existing operations, such as the Oregon Coast Aquarium, Hatfield Marine Science Center, and Yaquina Lighthouses?
I think that we can stand all the good things in this community that tie together, that bring people here and cause them to want to stay because they haven't seen it all. We have a lot of attractions that are marine oriented, certainly the boats themselves and the things to see there, and of course seals barking in the bay. I think this tells a piece of the story that really hasn't been told that well before.
Those who show off Lincoln County waterways to the public say there's a need for a place to tell the story.
And what good is a museum if it's just hidden away in a stuffy old closet? We need a place, and we happen to have it, where people will be here because of other reasons for coming here, and now they're going to get this too. I've had an opportunity with the business we started here to tell the stories, and that's probably what it's opened my eyes more to, that the folks that are out there that really want this, they want to learn.
Through the efforts of previous fundraising, the Pacific Maritime and History Center has been able to do a feasibility study and begin to do basic repairs to the badly worn Bayfront mansion. Now the project is looking for volunteers and financial resources to make this new piece of Lincoln County come to life.
Well, we need people, we need enthusiasm, and we're beginning to work on that in the communities in this area. We really need money. We want to restore this house and save it, and it needs some restoration. But basically it's a very sound structure, and so we've got something to work with, and we've got enthusiasm by the community to save this house. one of the few great houses in this area.
I think it's just immensely important to have a place where all these stories can come together and be collected.
I think it's really important to make sure that we don't forget or lose the history of one of the oldest industries in Lincoln County, and an industry that is still very vital to this community and that brings in more dollars than tourism, and is ranked 13th in the nation for seafood landings right here in Newport.
If you want to learn more, go to their website or call 265-7509.